Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Milt here to do another movie review. This time I'm reviewing the movie Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This movie is directed by James Gunn and it stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel voices Groot, and Michael Rooker, and Kurt Russell also stars in it. Um, Let me start with the positive. This movie is really funny. We all know, it's coming off the heels of Guardians of the Galaxy #1 that was released in 2014. But this film, I have to say, lives up to the hype in terms of the humor, the action, just the character development, and just the overall story. For things that I really liked about it, first and foremost was the humor. I loved how they really touched on the different characters in terms of using them in their little humorous roles. Obviously, Batista, who plays Drax, that character. Dave Bautista really steals this movie for me in terms of humor. The way James Gunn writes his character and that dry humor, it really works for this movie, and you need a character like that to balance out the other characters. I feel like Dave Bautista, who used to be a professional wrestler in WWE, he really has developed as an actor. Let's be real, he's no Daniel Day-Lewis, but you see the progression with his personal acting and also his character development in terms of with his character Drax. And I thought James Gunn did a really good job writing his character and really using the humor with him a lot. The play between him and Mantis, another character in the movie, is funny as hell. Some of the best humor I've seen in a while. So I really enjoyed that part about the movie. I love how they use Rocket and just his backstory and his character and just seeing where he comes from the beginning of the movie to the end. So it was awesome to see that. Again, we love Chris Pratt, who plays Star-Lord, the lead character. Again, I really enjoy how James Gunn focused this movie on family. That's a huge theme about this movie. Family and fatherhood, because, people out there who, grew up without a father or didn't have a father figure, what it's like not having that in your life. And we go searching for that, whether it's through mentors or coaches or teachers, it's kind of tough to find that. And when you don't find it, it's a sad thing. But in this instance, Peter gets to discover who his father is, and it's cool to see how that plays out, because there's a difference between a father and a dad, and you get to see that conflicting balance between the two characters that Peter looks up to as father figures. So it was cool to see that, and I really enjoyed that part. Again, Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora, I really love her character. She's a beautiful woman. She really plays the part well. I love Nebula, who's played by Karen Gilliam, awesome character. Rocket, who's voiced by Bradley Cooper, excuse me. He's hysterical. He has a lot of good jokes in here. It's awesome. And then obviously you have Baby Groot, who's voiced by Vin Diesel. Marvel isn't stupid. They know what they were doing. Marvel did a hell of a job keeping that character the way it is in this film. Having it as a baby. They're playing to the little preteen girls, the moms out there, and the little kids. Once you see that, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, adorable!" Boom, you got them locked in. You're taking their money. So Baby Groot, voiced by Vin Diesel, was awesome. And they do a cool thing in the post-credit scenes with that character, so please stay and check those post-credits out to see what they do with Baby Groot. It was awesome. It was really funny, too. And other things that I loved about it, again, the story. The story was good. We'll get into my negatives, but the story was good. I really enjoyed where they went with the story. I think they need to take this route to get the characters where they need to get to eventually, because we all know that the Guardians will meet up with the Avengers in Avengers Infinity War, so you have to see where their characters go and to see how they link up with the Avengers eventually. So it was cool seeing how the story played out. The music, I know in the first movie, the music was a huge hit with everyone. I mean, it's from a lot of 70s and 80s classics. I believe some 60s were mixed in there, but the music in this was fairly good, And like I said, there's some hits. I'm like, okay, I like it. There's a couple songs to listen to here or there, but the music was fairly good, so I can't really complain about that too much. As we all know, no film is perfect. I have to say that the story was a little weak for me at times. Again, it wasn't horrible. It was a little weak because I felt it got a little drug out at times, and I would also tie pacing into this. I felt there was moments in the movie where the pacing was off and it just kind of halted, where it could have really maneuvered some things where it can make the story flow better. So that's where I thought was a weakness in the movie. Again, the music was good. It wasn't great. The first movie, everything hit. This one had a couple songs I'm just like, that doesn't fit for me. I don't really see how that really plays in this part of the film. And some of the music wasn't very memorable. I'm just like, oh, okay. But a lot of the songs in Guardians 1 hit perfect for me, and I still remember a lot of them. So, yeah. Again, I love the character development. I think that another weekend to have to look at. It's just, I mean, I think James Gunn at times, again, where he knows how to write these characters, I think he, I guess, overdoes it. He overdoes it in terms of playing the same joke over and over and over, and I think that gets a little repetitive at times. Now, sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. But overall, I really can't complain about this movie to an extent because it was well done for the most part. I mean, I'm looking here in my notes to my right here, or it's made over 444 million and it's been out for about a week. So this movie's gonna hit $1 billion. You know that Marvel's got another hit on his hands. I mean, Marvel at this point can't really do no wrong. So again, I think this movie was well done. I think James Gunn is a hell of a director. I know he's directing the third movie. I know all the characters are coming back for the third movie, so I'm looking forward to that. So let me go rate this movie, and I'm going to say I'm going to rate this as go see this mofo. This is one of these movies that you need to see. If it's a great family film movie, it's got a lot of humor. Some jokes here and there are probably not for kids, but it's not that bad. It kind of reminds me of Shrek, when Shrek came out, how the jokes hit for that. So it's a good family movie. If you like the first one, you don't like the second one. Again, there's some hit and miss things about it, but it's not terrible. But like I said, overall, enjoy this movie. So go see this mofo and go enjoy it with family and friends. It's worth it. Like I always say, comment, like, and subscribe. Big shout out to my boy Star Raptor. Star Raptor, I appreciate you shouting me out earlier in your video. If you guys don't know who that is, the link is down below. Go check out his videos. Like I always say again, comment, like, and subscribe, people. Peace.
What up? Hey, shawty, what it is? What up? Hey, shawty, what it is? What up? Hey, shawty, what it is? Little buddy, what you on? Some violent shit. Two-stepping late.